What if I told you that the life you're living right now is only the surface of what's possible, that beneath the routine, the struggle, and the noise lies the infinite creative power of the universe waiting for you to claim it? You've probably felt it, that inner knowing, that pull towards something bigger, something greater. The truth is, you wouldn't be here, listening to this right now, if you weren't ready to awaken to your role as a chosen one. But what does that even mean? And how do you unlock this ability to manifest anything instantly in the fifth dimension? First, let's talk about what it means to be chosen. Being a chosen one doesn't mean you've been randomly picked by some external force. It means you've chosen yourself. It means you've reached a point in your spiritual evolution where you're ready to remember who you truly are. An infinite, multi-dimensional being with the ability to create your reality. You may have forgotten this along the way. Maybe life has conditioned you to believe you're small, limited, or powerless. But deep down, you've always known the truth. That's why you're here. That's why you've been drawn to this moment.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lessons.
Now, let's get real for a second. Look around at your life. Are you living the reality you dream of, or does it feel like something is missing? Maybe you've tried to manifest before, but it didn't work the way you hoped. Maybe you've been stuck in a cycle of doubt, fear, or frustration. Here's the thing. The reason most people struggle to manifest is because they're trying to do it from the wrong dimension. They're stuck in the third dimension, where everything feels separate, limited, and heavy. But manifestation doesn't happen there. True, instant manifestation happens in the fifth dimension, and it's time for you to step into it. But what is the fifth dimension? This isn't just some abstract spiritual concept. It's a state of consciousness where separation dissolves and you begin to experience the oneness of all things. In the fifth dimension, you don't want something to happen, you become it. You vibrated the frequency of your desire so fully that the universe has no choice but to reflect it back to you. In this state, time collapses, resistance disappears, and manifestation happens instantly. Not because you're forcing it, but because you're aligned with it. Here's the first truth you need to understand. You are already creating your reality, whether you're aware of it or not. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, every belief you hold is a vibration you're sending out into the universe. And the universe, like a mirror, reflects that vibration back to you in the form of your experiences. So the question isn't whether you can manifest, it's whether you're consciously choosing what you're manifesting. Take a moment to reflect. What am I manifesting right now? Look at your life, your relationships, your finances, your health. These are all manifestations of your current vibration. If something isn't the way you want it to be, it's not because you're doing something wrong. It's because you've been unconsciously vibrating at a frequency that matches that reality. And that's okay. Awareness is the first step to transformation. So how do you shift into the fifth dimension and start manifesting consciously and instantly? It begins with alignment. Alignment is the state of being where your thoughts, emotions, and actions are in harmony with the vibration of what you desire. But here's the paradox. You can't align with something you're chasing. You can only align with something you already believe is yours. This is where most people get stuck. They say, I want more money, but their vibration is rooted in lack. They say, I want love, but their vibration is rooted in loneliness. To manifest in the fifth dimension, you have to feel the reality of your desire as if it's already done. You have to embody it. But let's get practical. How do you do this? How do you align with the vibration of what you want when your current reality seems to tell a different story? The first step is to shift your focus. Stop obsessing over what you don't have and start tuning into the frequency of what you want. This isn't about ignoring reality, it's about choosing a higher reality. For example, if you want to manifest abundance, start noticing the abundance that's already present in your life. Maybe it's the air you breathe, the food you eat, or the opportunities you've been given. Gratitude is one of the fastest ways to raise your vibration and align with the fifth dimension. Now, here's a deeper question for you. Who would I be if I already had everything I desire? Sit with that for a moment. Imagine yourself as the version of you who has already manifested your dreams. How do you think? How do you feel? How do you act? This version of you exists right now in the fifth dimension, and the more you embody their vibration, the faster you'll collapse the timeline between where you are and where you want to be. But alignment isn't just about thinking and feeling, it's about taking inspired action. Here's the secret. When you're truly aligned, the actions you need to take will feel effortless. You won't have to force or struggle because you'll be guided by your intuition, which is your direct connection to the fifth dimension. Start paying attention to the nudges, the synchronicities, the signs that show up in your life. These are breadcrumbs from the universe, guiding you toward your manifestation. Let's pause here for now, reflect on everything we've covered. Ask yourself, am I ready to step into the fifth dimension and claim my power as a chosen one? If the answer is yes, then get ready, because in the next part, we're diving even deeper into the mechanics of instant manifestation and how to master this process. Let's take this deeper. If you've made it this far, you're already beginning to shift your awareness. You're not just hearing these words, you're feeling the truth of them resonating in your soul. You're remembering what's always been within you. Now it's time to unlock the next level of your manifestation power. Collapsing time. This is the essence of instant manifestation in the fifth dimension. It's about bending reality, mastering energy, and rewriting the rules of time and space. Here's the first thing you need to understand. Time, as we perceive it, is an illusion. It's a construct of the third dimension. In the fifth dimension, everything exists simultaneously. There's no past, no future, only the eternal now. Every possibility, every version of you, every reality you could ever imagine already exists. The version of you who is wealthy, healthy, loved, and fulfilled is not something you have to become in the future. It's something you can access right now. The key is to collapse the distance between where you are and where you want to be. But how do you do this? How do you collapse time and step into the reality of your desires? It begins with understanding the quantum field. The quantum field is the energetic fabric of the universe. It's where all possibilities exist as pure potential, waiting to be activated by your attention and intention. Think of it like a cosmic web where every thread represents a potential reality. The reality you experience is determined by the thread you're vibrating on. If you want to shift to a new reality, you don't have to wait for changes to occur to surprise you. You just have to change your vibration. Let me ask you a deep question. What vibration are you living in right now? Be honest with yourself. Are you vibrating on the frequency of fear, doubt, and lack? Or are you vibrating on the frequency of love, trust, and abundance? The quantum field doesn't respond to what you want, it responds to what you are. This is why shifting your vibration is the most important step in manifestation. You can't attract a reality that's out of alignment with your frequency. So, How do you shift your vibration? It starts with awareness. Every thought you think and every emotion you feel emits a frequency. Become a conscious observer of your inner world. Notice the thoughts you're entertaining. Are they empowering or limiting? Notice the emotions you're holding. Are they expansive or contracting? When you catch yourself in a lower vibration, don't judge yourself, simply choose again. Replace the limiting thought with one that aligns with your desires. Replace the heavy emotion with one that feels lighter. But here's the secret. It's not enough to just think positively. You have to feel it in your body. Emotion is the fuel of manifestation. This is where most people get stuck. They say affirmations and visualize their desires, but deep down they don't believe it's possible. Their emotions are still rooted in doubt. To manifest instantly in the fifth dimension, you must feel the reality of your desire as if it's already done. This is what activates the quantum field. This is what collapses time. Now let's make this practical. Close your eyes for a moment and think about something you want to manifest. Maybe it's financial abundance, a loving relationship, or vibrant health. Whatever it is, imagine it in vivid detail. See it in your mind's eye. But don't just see it, feel it. Feel the joy, the excitement, the gratitude of having it right now. Breathe it in, let it fill your entire being. This is how you align with the vibration of your desire. This is how you step into the fifth dimension. But here's the deeper truth. The universe doesn't respond to what you visualize. It responds to who you are being. This is why embodying your desired reality is so important. Let me ask you, who would you be if you already had what you desire? How would you think? How would you feel? How would you show up in the world? Start embodying that version of yourself. Now, walk, talk, and act as if your desire is already yours. This isn't about pretending. It's about aligning with the truth of your infinite nature. One of the fastest ways to collapse time is through gratitude. Gratitude is the ultimate frequency of abundance. When you're grateful for something, you're affirming to the universe that it's already yours. This is why gratitude is so powerful. It shifts your vibration instantly. Start a daily gratitude practice. Write down 3 things you're grateful for every morning. But don't just write them, feel them. Let the energy of gratitude flow through every cell in your body. This simple practice will elevate your vibration and open the floodgates for manifestation. Now, let's talk about resistance. Resistance is what slows down manifestation. It's the gap between your desire and your belief. Every time you doubt your ability to manifest, every time you worry about how or when it will happen, you create resistance. The key to collapsing time is to release resistance and surrender to the flow of the universe. Trust that your desire is already on its way. Trust that the universe is working behind the scenes to align everything perfectly. Let go of the need to control and allow yourself to receive. But surrender doesn't mean doing nothing. It means taking inspired action. Inspired action is action that comes from alignment, not force. It's the kind of action that feels effortless, joyful, and guided. Pay attention to the intuitive nudges you receive. Maybe it's a sudden idea, a chance encounter, or a feeling that you should take a certain step. These are the breadcrumbs from the universe, leading you toward your manifestation. Trust them, follow them, act on them. Here's a powerful exercise to collapse time. Every morning, spend 5 minutes visualizing your desired reality as if it's already done. Feel the emotions. Embody the vibration. Then write down one inspired action you can take that day to move toward your desire. It could be something small like sending an email or making a phone call. Or it could be something big like starting a new project or making a bold decision. The size of the action doesn't matter. What matters is the energy behind it. When you take action from a place of alignment, you send a powerful signal to the universe that you're ready to receive. Let's pause for a moment. Ask yourself, am I willing to let go of resistance and trust the process? Am I willing to embody the vibration of my desires and take inspired action? If the answer is yes, you're already collapsing time. You're already stepping into the fifth dimension. In the next part, we're going to dive even deeper into the mechanics of the quantum field and explore how to anchor yourself permanently in the fifth dimension. Get ready, because this is where the real magic happens. You've felt it before, haven't you? Those moments when everything seems to align perfectly, when time feels irrelevant, when synchronicities appear out of nowhere, and when you feel deeply connected to something greater. That's the power of the fifth dimension. But here's the challenge. Most people experience it sporadically, like flickers of light in a dark room. They dip into the fifth dimension during meditation, moments of gratitude, or flashes of inspiration. But then they slip back into the heaviness of the third dimension, the worry, doubt, and fear that dominate so much of daily life. But what if you could live there? What if you could anchor yourself permanently in the fifth dimension and manifest effortlessly, not just in fleeting moments, but as a continuous state of being? This isn't just a possibility, it's your birthright. You were never meant to live in struggle or separation. You were meant to thrive in the flow of infinite creation. And the key to anchoring yourself in the fifth dimension is understanding the infinite loop. The infinite loop is the cycle of energy exchange between you and the universe. It's a constant feedback loop where your vibration influences the quantum field, and the quantum field reflects that vibration back to you as your reality. Think of it like a mirror. Whatever you project into the mirror, the energy of abundance, love, peace, or conversely fear, lack, and doubt, is exactly what you'll see reflected back. The fifth dimension operates on this principle of instantaneous feedback. When you vibrate consistently at a high frequency, you create a continuous loop of alignment, allowing you to remain anchored in the fifth dimension. But how do you enter and stay in this loop? It begins with presence. Presence is the foundation of the fifth dimension. In the third dimension, we're often lost in the past or future. We replay old memories, relive old wounds, and worry about what might happen tomorrow. But in the fifth dimension, the only reality is the present moment. This is where your power lies. This is where you connect with the infinite. Let me ask you something. How often are you truly present in your life? Not thinking about what you need to do later or what happened yesterday, but fully immersed in the now. If you're honest, you'll probably realize that your mind is often elsewhere, and that's okay. It's part of being human. But if you want to anchor yourself in the fifth dimension, you must practice presence as a way of life. Here's a simple but powerful practice to cultivate presence. Throughout your day, pause for a moment and take 3 conscious breaths. Inhale deeply through your nose, hold it for a second, and exhale slowly. As you breathe, bring your attention fully to your body and your surroundings. Notice the sensations in your body, the sounds around you, the feeling of the air on your skin. This practice takes less than a minute, but it will instantly bring you back to the present moment. And the more present you are, the more anchored you become in the fifth dimension. But presence is just the beginning. To truly live in the infinite loop, you must master the art of detachment. Detachment doesn't mean you stop caring about your desires. It means you stop clinging to them. It means you trust the process so deeply that you no longer feel the need to control it. In the third dimension, we're taught to chase our desires, to work hard and struggle to make things happen. But in the fifth dimension, manifestation is effortless. The more you let go, the faster things flow to you. Think about it. How many times have you tried to force something to happen, only to feel frustrated and stuck? And how many times have you let go of something, only for it to show up effortlessly? This is the paradox of detachment. When you release the need to control, you create space for the universe to deliver. So ask yourself, what am I holding on to too tightly? What can I let go of right now to create more flow in my life? Detachment also requires trust. Trust in yourself, trust in the universe, and trust in the process. This is where many people struggle. They want to believe, but their old fears and doubts get in the way. If this resonates with you, know that it's completely normal. Trust is something you build over time, like a muscle. Start small. Begin by trusting the little things, the synchronicities, the intuitive nudges, the signs from the universe. The more you trust, the more evidence you'll receive to reinforce that trust, creating a positive feedback loop that strengthens your connection to the fifth dimension. Now let's talk about the role of love and gratitude in the infinite loop. Love is the highest vibration in the universe. When you vibrate at the frequency of love, you align with the very essence of creation. This isn't just about romantic love. It's about unconditional love for yourself, for others, and for life itself. Gratitude is the expression of that love. When you're grateful, you're affirming to the universe that you're already abundant, and the universe responds by giving you more to be grateful for. This is the secret to staying anchored in the fifth dimension. Live in a state of gratitude and love, and you'll naturally remain in the loop of high vibration. Here's a powerful exercise to integrate love and gratitude into your daily life. Every night before you go to sleep, place your hand over your heart and think of 3 things you're grateful for. Feel the gratitude deeply. Then, send love to yourself, to someone else, and to the world. This practice takes just a few minutes, but it will shift your vibration profoundly, anchoring you more deeply in the fifth dimension. Finally, let's address the most important factor in anchoring yourself permanently in the fifth dimension: your identity. Who do you believe you are? If you see yourself as a limited human being separate from the universe, you'll remain stuck in the third dimension. But if you see yourself as a limitless, multidimensional creator, you'll naturally align with the fifth dimension. This isn't about ego. It's about truth. You are the universe in human form. You are the infinite experiencing itself. When you live from this knowing, you become unstoppable. Ask yourself, what would my life look like if I fully embraced my identity as a limitless creator? Sit with this question. Let it expand your awareness. The answer is within you, waiting to be claimed. In the next part, we'll uncover the ultimate secret to maintaining your fifth dimensional vibration during challenges, and how to use this energy to transform not just your life, but the lives of everyone around you. You've come this far because deep down, you know you're here for more than just manifesting your desires. Yes, manifestation is powerful, and yes, the fifth dimension allows you to create your reality in ways that feel miraculous, but there's an even greater purpose to this journey. As a chosen one, you are not just here to transform your life. You are here to transform the world. Your energy, your vibration, and the way you show up ripple out into the collective consciousness, creating waves of change that extend far beyond what you can see. Let's start with the most profound truth of all. We are all connected. In the fifth dimension, this isn't just a concept, it's an undeniable reality. The energy you carry doesn't just affect you, it affects everyone and everything around you. Every thought, every emotion, every action creates a ripple in the quantum field. When you raise your vibration, you raise the vibration of the collective. When you embody love, gratitude, and abundance, you inspire others to do the same. This is the ripple effect, and it's how you, as a chosen one, contribute to the awakening of humanity. Take a moment to reflect. What kind of energy am I sending out into the world? Are you radiating love, peace, and joy, or are you unconsciously contributing to fear, anger, or scarcity? This isn't about judgment, it's about awareness. The more conscious you become of your energy, the more power you have to shape the collective reality. This is why anchoring yourself in the fifth dimension is so important. When you live from this higher vibration, you don't just transform your own life, you become a beacon of light for others. But let's get practical. How do you use fifth dimensional energy to make a tangible impact on the world? It begins with intention. Intention is the bridge between the quantum field and the physical world. When you set an intention, you focus your energy like a laser, directing it toward a specific outcome. But in the fifth dimension, your intention isn't just about achieving something for yourself. It's about serving the greater good. Ask yourself, what intention can I set today that will uplift not just me, but everyone I come into contact with? Here's a simple yet powerful practice. Every morning before you start your day, take a moment to set an intention for the energy you want to bring into the world. For example, you might say, I intend to radiate love in every interaction today, or I intend to be a source of inspiration and positivity. Then, as you go about your day, hold that intention in your heart. Notice how people respond to your energy. Notice how your vibration shifts the energy of every room you enter. This is the ripple effect in action. But what about challenges? What about those moments when life feels heavy, when fear or doubt creeps in, or when you're surrounded by negativity? Staying anchored in the fifth dimension doesn't mean you won't face challenges. It means you'll respond to them from a higher perspective. Instead of reacting with fear or frustration, you'll see challenges as opportunities to expand your light. Every time you choose love over fear, every time you choose trust over doubt, you strengthen your connection to the fifth dimension and inspire others to do the same. Here's a question for you. How do I respond to challenges right now? Be honest, do you let them pull you down, or do you see them as invitations to rise higher? Remember, the way you handle challenges doesn't just affect you, it affects the collective. When you face adversity with grace and courage, you create a ripple of strength and resilience that empowers everyone around you. Let's talk about one of the most powerful tools for navigating challenges: compassion. Compassion is the ability to see and honor the divinity in yourself and others, even in the midst of struggle. When someone lashes out at you, when circumstances don't go your way, or when the world feels chaotic, compassion allows you to stay rooted in love. It reminds you that everyone is doing the best they can from their level of awareness, and it reminds you that even in the most difficult moments, you are still connected to the infinite. Here's a practice to cultivate compassion. The next time you feel triggered by someone or something, pause and take a deep breath. Instead of reacting, ask yourself, what is this person or situation teaching me about myself? Often the things that trigger us are mirrors of something we need to heal or expand within ourselves. When you approach challenges with curiosity and compassion, you not only stay anchored in the fifth dimension, you also help others rise to it. Now let's take this even further. What if you could use your energy not just to influence those around you, but to impact the entire planet? The truth is, you can. Every time you meditate, every time you focus on love, every time you raise your vibration, you contribute to the collective awakening of humanity. This is why global meditation events are so powerful. They amplify the ripple effect exponentially. When thousands of people come together to hold a vision of peace, love, and harmony, the energy they generate has a measurable impact on the world. So here's an invitation. Make your spiritual practice not just about you, but about the world. When you meditate, visualize the earth bathed in light. When you set intentions, include the collective in them. For example, instead of just intending abundance for yourself, intend abundance for all beings. Instead of just visualizing peace in your own life, visualize peace spreading across the planet. This simple shift in perspective can transform your practice into a powerful force for global change. Let me ask you one final question. What kind of ripple do I want to create in the world? Sit with this question. Let it awaken something deep within you. The answer is the key to your purpose, and it's waiting for you to claim it. As we close, remember this: you are not just a passive observer of the world, you are a creator of it. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, every action you take is shaping the collective reality. You have the power to manifest anything instantly, not because you're separate from the universe, but because you are the universe. Step into the fifth dimension, anchor yourself in love, gratitude, and trust, and let your light ripple out into the world, transforming everything it touches. The world needs you now more than ever. It's time to rise, it's time to shine, and it's time to create a reality that reflects the infinite beauty of who you truly are.